In the 70s and 80s, they used to say that metal and rock was the devil's music, but little did they know that the devil's music is actually a 3-movement orchestral piece aimed at children. I think this is one of those movies that most people will want to like. It promotes itself as being different to the normal horror fare, but struggles to give the audience a satisfactory conclusion that makes the investment in the film worthwhile. That doesn't mean the movie ever stops trying, and that's to be commended, because there are some genuinely spooky and chilly elements in this film, which is also let down by some truly dodgy scenes of CGI. An ambitious composer volunteers to take on the mammoth task of finishing her late mentor's first ever concerto, which her mentor has struggled to hide from the general public due to her fears of it being an evil piece of music. Using what was already created and a series of notes and recordings, she begins to write the final movement, but discovers that when the music is played, an evil spirit is awakened, and this spirit appears to want children. The issue with the film is, while the premise feels exciting and interesting, it's just that when we see the evil spirit in the flesh, it's a bit underwhelming. And we don't really see much of it either, which is probably a good thing, as it's not the most creative spirit you could imagine. It also appears to lack a satisfactory backstory, meaning its presence in the film is kind of perplexing. Yes, the music can summon an evil spirit, but who is this spirit and why should we care about it? I did care about the characters though, more than I should have. The late Julian Sands as the conductor had me split though. His character is vile and borderline abusive, and Sands is perfectly cast, but then he gives off this vibe of overacting, which took me from movie feeling to daytime soap opera feeling. However, I thought that when the movie tried to be a horror flick, especially in the first half, it did that quite well. While a bouncing ball might be cliche, a few other scenes, such as when the glass gets blown into the school bus and the scene of Colin's kidnapping/disappearance, are well done. I'm just not convinced that those scenes are enough to save the film though, especially when you consider that it built up this chilling Narnia-style door ending, and then it was just a bit of an anticlimax. It's not a bad film, but it could have been better. I might give this one just the one smiley face. I'm the Artie Dans. You've been watching Shockmania. Please press like if you enjoyed this review. Leave a comment below if you've seen the movie, subscribe and all that other jazz. Otherwise, I will catch you next time.